Hello everybody and welcome back to reality. So my channel has been very inactive for the past few months, and I will go ahead and update you guys on that at the end of this video, so just watch all the way through and that'll be there at the end waiting for you. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with it. So before I actually go into what this is doing, this is actually a two-part video. This is the first part and the second part will be linked to at the end. But anyways, what this is, it is a kind of a capture the flag thing. And anyways, why I have two different ones is because one is very basic and simple, but the other one is really advanced and really not possible until 1.8. This one has been done before. I've done this in 1.7, but I just need to show you guys this because this one builds off of it so much. But anyways, yeah, so this will be the first video. Next video will be up on my channel. I'll link it after this one at the end, so you guys can just click ahead to that once we're done here. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with what this actually does. So, like you would expect in Capture the Flag, you know, there's two teams going on. Right now I'm on the blue team. So if I go ahead and walk up to the red flag and I get it, you will see the flag will disappear, and now I'll be holding it on my head as you see there. And you know, the flag will disappear from its spot. Now if we take the red flag and bring it back to our base here, it'll say red. I'll say that I've captured the red flag and it'll add one to the score. However, if I die while I'm doing this, let me go into game mode 0 here. You're going to see it says the red flag has been returned, and you'll notice the red flag is back in its spot. Now this is fairly simple, and you know, this will work either way. So if I go ahead and go on the red team, you see it won't work anymore because it only works for the team capturing the flag. But now I can capture this one and it will work like that, and the same thing will happen if I die. The flag will be reset as you see there. So anyways, let me go ahead and show you guys how to do the redstone on this. It's there is quite a bit of redstone, but it isn't over the top out of craziness. So anyways, first thing we do, very simple stuff, just creating teams, add red, and then set in the color to red. And this, of course, just joins you. So if you don't know how to do teams, there's 3 commands to set this up. And before we do anything else, we need to add objectives. One is called B flag, and one is called death. Now death is a death counter that kind of determines when the player dies, and B flag is the dummy objective used to determine what player has what flag. So what we have here, we have a 15 block redstone fill clock right here, and this is just constantly checking all these command blocks for updates. Anyways, so these 4 blocks here handle the capturing of the flags. So you see here, this one is just testing for anyone within a radius of 1 of the square where the red flag is located on the blue team, and this one is testing if the B flag score is testing if anyone has a flag score of 1, because a flag score of 1 indicates the player has the red flag, and a flag score of 2 indicates that they have the blue flag. So yeah, this is just saying if they're... Let me show you what this does. So if this one is powered, it will turn off this torch, which will allow this torch to turn on if this one isn't powered, because if it is powered, that means somebody already has a flag, and you don't want multiple people to be able to grab multiple copies of the flag. But anyways, once those 2 parameters are met, it will activate these 3 commands. One of them is going to set the block where the flag is located to air. Another one is going to set the closest player to the flag on the blue team. It's going to set their flag score to 1, and it's 2 if the other team is capturing the other flag. And this one is just going to set the item in their inventory to the let's come over here. It's going to set it to that, so you can kind of tell that that player is wearing the flag. So that is how the capturing actually works, or the picking up the flags. Capturing is fairly simple. It just says, is there a player, so for the red team it says, is there a player standing right here with a flag score of 2, which indicates that they have the blue flag. And if it does meet those parameters, it gets rid of the item in their head slot. Then it says that player with the selectors has captured the blue flag. If you want more information on how to actually format Tell Raw, I have a video, I will link it somewhere around here. And this, it adds one to their score on the side. This one sets that person's score of B flag back to 0, and this one sets the block back there with sets the block back there with all the special tags on it that it needs. If you don't know how to find the tags, you can just come up here to the flag, and hold up, let me capture that, and you can just say block data right here, relative, 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 with 2 parentheses like that, and it'll give you all the block data you need to fill out that that little thing. Just make sure that it has block data in front of it. Where did that command go? It's right here. So yeah, that's just the ID for that. However, the one that's actually using an item, it needs to have block entity data in front of it, as you see here. So yeah, that is just special stuff with the actual flags. Last 2 things here, these are determining if the player dies before they capture the flag. This one's saying test for all the players whose death score is 1 and their flag score is also 1, or 2 for this one. And basically what it does, it just sets their score of the flag back to 0, says the flag has been returned, and it sets the block back to a banner. And then this one happens 1 tick later. If anyone dies, it will automatically reset all the death scores right there. But that is pretty much entirely how this works. Might have been a little bit fast, but I will leave a world download, of course, so you guys can check that out for yourselves. And yeah, there's not much else to that. I will leave signs on stuff when I have the world download so you guys can kind of understand it a little bit better. It's kind of just compressed there. And anyways, yeah, that is just a basic capture of the flag. This part over here is a little bit better. I'm going to show this in the next video, which I will leave a link to right around here. And yeah, the difference is instead of the flag being returned, the flag will actually drop wherever the player dies. But I will get more into that in the next video. Make sure to check that out. I will see you guys in the next one. And here's a little update I was talking about. So a couple months ago, my computer, it just had a static electricity kind of a thing happen with the motherboard, and it just fried all the data and all the parts, so I had to get a job, buy a new computer, and that is why I have been gone for so long. So that is why there weren't any videos for a while, and videos are gonna start coming back. So that's great. If you like the channel, make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, anything, and I will see you in the next one. See you guys.